So today at Dinan we're going to install this X-Pipe / mid-pipe onto our M4 and show you how it's done. So we've already removed the stock mid-pipe and the hangers, and now we're going to show you how to install your hangers and clamps onto the mid-pipe before installing it. So you're going to take the hanger from the right side of the car, you're going to slip it on to the locations, hanger locations. You're going to move over to the front, find your two clamps, and you're just going to slip the clamps onto the ends. Sometimes they won't go on, so you'll have to loosen the nut to get them to go on better. So after you get your mid-pipe prepared, you're going to take the rear clamps, and you're going to have to remove the hardware from the rear clamps. The easiest way is to squeeze them together with your fingers, remove the nut, and set the hardware aside. You'll do this with both clamps. And those are going to face upward. You're going to slip it on and slip it past this joint. Take the mid-pipe and install it in the car, making sure that you get one pipe lined up first, then followed by the second pipe, and then wiggle it in, shake it in place. Once you have it in place, have that nuts handy, and then install the nuts onto the hanger loosely. That way, the mid-pipe doesn't fall on you. To ensure that the mid-pipe is installed enough, you need to make sure that you have enough engagement where the slots are. If you can see the front stock pipe in the slots, slide the mid-pipe towards the front of the car. Then, make sure that your clamps are facing towards the driver's side so they don't interfere with the side of the car. So now at the rear of the car, you're going to take the clamps that you took the hardware out of and slide them forward onto the mid-pipe, and then you're going to squeeze the clamps together, making sure the square is at the top, and reinstall the hardware. Make sure that they're loosely installed because you're going to move on to the next step. Now that your rear clamps are installed, move back to the front of the mid-pipe. On the driver's side cat, you're going to take a measurement from the weld to the front of the mid-pipe. That should be 2 3/8. Then come to the back of the mid-pipe by the gas tank on the driver's side, and you need to make sure that you have roughly a 1/4 inch gap here. Now that you have your mid-pipe properly positioned in the car, you need to make sure that your clamp is roughly about a 1/4 inch back from the leading edge of the mid-pipe. Then take your pull jack and apply pressure up until you have roughly about a finger gap in between the heat shield and the pipe. Then tighten your clamp. Now that you have your front clamps positioned properly and tightened, you're going to move to the back of the car. You're going to adjust the exhaust tips and get them in the proper location, and then tighten your clamps. Tighten your two hanger clamps. After you got the rear exhaust hangers tight, you're going to slip in the center brace that you removed earlier. You're going to take the spacers, you're going to install the spacers on top of the brace in between the body, and then install your hardware. You will do this on both sides. Now that the cross brace is installed and tightened, you need to make sure that you have at least an 1/8 inch gap in between the brace and the mid-pipe. Also, it's very important to make sure that your bolt has at least an 1/8 inch gap. So if you install the mid-pipe and you end up with less than an 1/8 inch gap, you're going to have to readjust the pipe. So you're going to have to remove the cross brace, you're going to have to loosen the two clamps, apply upward pressure again, getting your finger gap, retighten the clamps, reinstall the cross brace. After that, verify that you still have a 1/4 inch gap by the fuel tank. Now that you have your mid-pipe properly installed and you've achieved all your clearances, take the car out, get it good and hot, ensure that you have no rattles. This will be a good indication that the mid-pipe's been installed properly. Happy motoring.